And there we go. We're on the vertical side tonight as well. Welcome in, everybody. All right, nobody chatting it up yet, so let's take a look at some of the other games going on tonight. The Cardinals have a 3-0 lead over Cincinnati. After this series tomorrow, the Mets will head to St. Louis for a 3-game set. Minnesota and Cleveland, no score in the fourth. The Yankees with the early 2-0 lead over Baltimore. Pittsburgh up 1-0 over Chicago. Phillies up 1-0 over Washington. Kansas City and Tampa Bay getting warmed up. Boston and Toronto. The Mets and Arizona. Milwaukee and the White Sox at 7:40. A's and Rangers at 8 o'clock. Some finals from earlier. Oh, it's a doubleheader there. St. Louis won game 1, 6-0. Detroit beat Houston 7-4. Colorado beat Atlanta 2-1. Let's go. The Dodgers beat the Marlins 12-7. Seattle beat the Angels 9-3. And the Padres beat the Giants 5-3. Raphael says, sorry I was late yesterday. And everyone, what's up? Kite is here. Stephen D is here. What's up? Daniel Berry is here saying, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Good stuff. We already got 11 votes in the poll there on the big side. Poll is only available on the big side. Tonight's poll is how concerned are you with Juan Soto so far this year? So 12 votes so far. So keep voting. We'll take a look through that as the night goes on. Let's get into the Arizona lineup tonight. A lot different than it was last night. Tawa will lead off. Carroll will bat second. Grichuk will DH and bat third. Suarez fourth. Naylor fifth. Moreno will bat sixth. Gurriel seventh. Barossa eighth. And Hampson will bat ninth. The Met defense, Vientos at third. Lindor at short. Acuna at second. Alonso at first. Alvarez doing the catching, and in the outfield from left to right, it'll be Jeff McNeil, Tyrone Taylor, and Juan Soto. Daniel Berry checking in on both sides. What's up? Natalie is back saying, hey. I heard Danny Young is on the IL. Yeah, they were just talking about that. I did not realize that. Good evening, everyone, says Eric. Uh-oh. Guys, everybody on your best behavior. My boss is here. What's up, Kev? Saying hi, Met fans. Jackson's here saying LFGM. Let's go. Welcome in. So the Mets, 21-9 on the year. Actually tied for their 5th best start ever. Tied for their 5th best start. I should have got that picture of when they started better. 23-7, I believe, was their 23-7 in 1972 was their best start. Let's check in on our guy Fitzy. He's getting ready to go live there with the Red Sox and Blue Jays. We'll keep an eye on that game tonight. Cope is here saying, good evening, everybody. I hope you all had a great day. LFGM. Pete, what do you think, Pete? Pete Alonso, the Mets have scored 27 runs over the last 2 days. What do you say? Whoa. Wow. So good stuff. Once again, welcome in, everybody. MVP. Cardinals now up 4-0 in game 2 today. With Minter and Young out, there are no left-hand. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, Stanley. LFGM. Oh, the dogs must be dog night there at City. Can't afford to lose more relievers. Agreed. Bud is here saying good evening, Adrenaline Junkies. Let's rattle the snakes again. After the Mets did that, they had that big second inning. The relief pitching shut them down, so we're still a couple minutes away from the first pitch here. Don't forget, everyone, tomorrow is a day game, a 1 o'clock start. We will be live. Looks like the Mets will be buyers for bullpen help come the trial. I think they need to worry about that now, not at the trade deadline. Minter might be done for the year. I don't know what's up with Young. I just know watching pregame that they said that they put him on the IL. So both your lefties are out within a week. So Alex is here. What's up, Alex? Awesome stuff, everybody. Let's see what we got. We got 20 votes in the poll already. Frank R. is here saying hello, John. Cope says, yeah, it sucks, but I have faith in Stearns. I'm sure he's prepared for this. Cohen, please buy SNY, and it would be a shame if he doesn't buy SNY. Own the team, but you don't own the broadcast channel that they're on. Cope's going with a sub count of 21. We started at 6107, so that is accurate. Alex says he's got the game on his TV. There's still that commercial there. Let's check in on Fitzy one more time before we start this game. Top of the first there with Boston and Toronto. Now I can't hear the SNY broadcast. Alright, here we go. Welcome in and once again, everybody. Tawa will lead it off, followed by Carroll and Gritchick here in the first. Brazoban getting the open. James Pava says Stearns thrives on playing winning chess with pitchers. Last year was even worse for injuries. Yes, Cope. I did see that catch. That was unbelievable. I did see that. Prize Picks immediately blew up all the Mets total bases lines after yesterday's game. All right, Brazoban will open it up here. Last night was chock full of web gems around MLB. The first pitch, inside 1-0. Justice is back saying, what's up, Mets faithful? Let's get it. Smash the like button. It's free of charge. Inside 2-0. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. Brazoban hasn't pitched since Sunday. The 2-1. And that one ripped out to left. Foul. Hey, Victor's here. Saying good evening, John, and the entire chat. The Met defense, it'll be Vientos at third, Lindor at short, Acuna at second, Alonso at first. Alvarez doing the catching. That one lifted out to center. Taylor will make a jumping catch. I was watching McNeil cut across, and McNeil wasn't going to get there. Hey, Frank T is here. The first pitch, down low to Carroll, 1-0. Hello, Mr. John, and greetings to all, says Frank. James says, throws his arms up to keep his balance, and surprise, a lot of competition for web gems. Yep. The 1-0, and fouled off, 1-1. Brad is here saying, what's up, everyone? Let's go, Mets. How's the weather out on the islands today, Brad? The 1-1. Right down the middle, 1-2. Brazabon, we'll see if they let him go 1 or 2 innings. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. What do you mean Cohen's not extending Pete? Pete's not going to sign a deal during the season. He's got to opt out. He's gonna get major offers next offseason. He keeps this up. Frank says, do tap that like plus subscribe button. It's a good thing. 2 away here for Grichuk. DHing tonight. In for a strike, 0-1. Brad says it's a pretty perfect day. 83, partly sunny with light trade winds. Perfect day to be working outside. Inside corner, 0-2. For those of you that don't know, Brad is over in Hawaii. Hawaii. The 0-2. Brazabon deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. I might let Brazabon go one more. We go bottom 1. No score. Yeah, I think it's good. Keep Pete focused on the field. It's not like Cohen can't afford him. Exactly. James says, by the way, John, thanks for being here for us to keep with the games. Absolutely. No. Only fans of other teams will be blocked. Because that's all you got. How was losing to the Rockies today, Ansel? That was a solid inning for Brazo. But that's what you're worried about. Instead of your team sucking it up, you're worried about how Juan Soto on the Mets is doing. Thanks. Pete is exactly where he wants to be. Just keep proving it, Pete. Met fans are allowed to talk about Soto all they want. Braves, Phillies, Marlins, no. Nationals, I'll give Nationals fans a pass. He won them a World Series. For the Mets, it'll be Lindor leading off. Soto will bat second. Alonso third. Vientos fourth. Marte will DH and bat fifth. McNeil sixth. Alvarez seventh. Acuna eighth. And Taylor ninth. Braves ain't got much to talk about right now. It's already time to say bye-bye? No. Alex says Soto's his favorite player. What kind of comment was that? Because I time him out every time He comes in here, and that's all he talks about is how Soto's doing. Don't worry that the Mets have the best record in baseball without Juan Soto doing anything so far. Soto will get it together. Hey, Teddy and Doris are here. We're enjoying the game, and let's go Mets. The Diamondbacks defense, it'll be Suarez at third, Hampson at short, Tawad second, Naylor at first. Moreno will do the catching, and in the outfield, Gurriel Jr., Barossa, and Carroll from left to right. First pitch is in for a strike. Lindor batting from the left side tonight. Down low, 1-1. I don't think there has ever been a more amazing defensive inning. Absolutely, Adam. That fourth inning last night was unbelievable. And that one ripped into right field. That's a fair ball into the right field corner. Lindor will round first and head towards second. Carroll's got it. And Lindor will put on the brakes there. A leadoff double. James says it's way better than the old away game radio broadcast, although Bob Murphy was fun. Cope says, I love Soto. I'm here for the long haul with him. So long as he's wearing a Met uni, I'm going to cheer for him no matter what. Exactly. As usual, I'm with John. Soto will heat up right when you need him. Frankie. Exactly. No, I'm not worried about it. Francisco. Capitan. Here's Soto now. Runner on second. The first pitch from Burns. In for a strike. Oh, called the ball, 1-0. Corbin Burns this year was a guy I wanted the Mets to sign in the offseason. He signs with Arizona, but in 5 starts, he's 0-1 this year with a 4.05 ERA. 4 home runs in 26 and 2/3 innings. Outside, 2-0. Ramon, welcome in. Teddy and Doris says, yesterday defense reminded me of Ray Ordonez days. Especially that backhanded play by Lindor. That one hopper on the backhand. That one lifted out to left. Gurriel on the run. You can't make the catch. It's 2-1. You got his whip stats? No, I don't. I do not. I just have the ERA. I don't have the whip. James says, first City Field homer now. Let's go. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. I don't know what happened there, but Baltimore now has a 4-2 lead over the Yankees. Top of the third there in Philly. Philly up 3-0, but Washington's got 2 on and nobody out. The 3-1. And he rips one out to right. Carroll makes the catch. Lindor tags and goes to third. It's a productive out. Gets Lindor over to third. The pinball defense was incredible yesterday. Yep. Come on, Pete. The 5-6-3 put out was epic. Yup. It's a productive out. Let's go. Yup. Down low, 1-0. Hello all. Lindor keeps this up. He'd be an all-star for the first time as a Met. Come on, Pete. Bud says refresh the screen, please. No. It's a 1-0 count to Alonso. Inside, 2-0. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. No. No what? What are you knowing? The 3-0. Down low, ball 4. So a 1-out walk. We'll put runners on the corners there for Vientos. And then Tyrone Taylor runs a mile and fully extends. Look, see guys, look. This is what he's worried about. Greetings from Atlanta. Once again, Juan Soto doesn't get a hit with a runner in scoring position. But he got the runner over to third. So it was a productive out. Maybe learn baseball, dude. Down low, 1-0. Hey, all good is here. Saying good evening, everyone. LFGM. Is it down to 19 now? Your team is under 500. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. James Pete says, okay, Pete, steal a base, shock the snakes. Make the pitcher work, reap the rewards. I really like the April Alonso has had. He's just so confident right now. Agreed. Uh-oh. Burn. Everybody out there to talk to Burns right now. He doesn't care about that. He does not care about that. After watching Pete's triple, do not send them. The 2-0 to Vientos. Burns throws his 15th pitch of the inning. Down low, 3-0. Why you on his jock? Yeah, he said go bye-bye. No, all fans are welcome here, but come on. Know the game. I can't believe the Mets starting pitching has only given up 39 earned runs. Down low, ball 4. That'll load the bases. Why is he incensed? Why is Burns so mad? These are not strikes. 1 out if Pete runs, even if caught, Lindor scores.
Give me a hell yeah.
Ronnie, thank you, Ronnie.
What?
And Alonso is off to his best start, batting behind Soto. Good time for a Marte Parte. Let's go. Let's drop the hammer in the first. Ronnie says, "Hey, hi everyone." What? Teddy and Doris saying Marte double coming up. Pete runs like my girlfriend on high heels. Marte, Parte. But bases loaded is better. Gave you a like. No, if I'm Marte here, I'm looking for something to hit. Down low, called the strike, 0-1. Good no swing actually by Marte. That was down low. The 0-1. Did he go? No swing, 1-1. I knew I'd want to see a replay of that. I thought he went. Lindor at third, Alonso at second, Vientos at first. 1 out. Burns steals. Marte pops one foul. It'll go out of play, 1-2. 20th pitch of the inning for Burns coming up. Adam says, I'm still not 100% on Marte hitting cleanup. He's not. He's batting fifth. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Pitch out of the strike zone there. 2 away. That'll bring up McNeil. That's a nice pitch. He was guessing fastball. Got the slider. Jeff chops one down the first. Naylor will take it to the bag himself. The Mets load the bases but do not score. We go to the second. Still no score. Come on, Jeffrey, show me something. I really can't say this enough. Great play calling, Mr. John. Thank you, Frank. Let's go, Flying Squirrel. Darth Star 1 is here. What's up? Shake this tree up. Sorry, guys. Damn. Yep. Let's get our numbers here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. All right, it'll be Suarez, Naylor, and Marino coming up here in the second. The curse of loaded bases. Don't you just love first pitch swings? Absolutely, bud. Thank you for being here. Welcome in, everybody. 107 people in the chat already. Gained 4 new subs so far tonight already after 1 inning. I'm doing good, Caps. How are you this evening? Yeah, that's a thing of the past, situational hitting. Mets are off to an amazing start record-wise and are far from clicking on all cylinders. John, I'll stop by later. You're the man. If I'm the man, why you leaving? Can't leave bases loaded. Brazabon will get a second inning of work. Caps is driving home. Oh, you better not be texting and driving. First pitch to Suarez. Swung on a miss, 0-1. And that one ripped out to left. Foul, 0-2. Elgood says, don't type and drive, Caps. That's dangerous. Brandon Waddell. He goes, nope, I got your audio through my card sound system. That one popped up on the left side of the infield. Lindor will make the catch. 1 away. Raphael. Hi, everyone. And John, sorry I was late yesterday, but I was coming home. No worries, Raphael. If you can't make it live, please watch the replay. Steven says, I'd like seeing McNeil in left instead of center. Me too. Me too. All I do is say talk and send. Gotcha. Timeout. Oh, pitch clock violation. 1-0. Amount in the chat and new subscribers is a testament to you, Mr. John. Well done, sir. Thank you, Justice. The 1-0. There's the strike. No, called the ball 2-0. John M is here. Not sure what's going on there with that airplane. Two know the count here. One out, nobody on. Down low, 3-0. Naylor last year with the Guardians batted .243 with 31 homers. They're outside, ball 4. That might be it for Brazabon. We'll see. We'll wait and see though. Hey John, good to be with you and the gang. Let's go. Glad you're here. Here's Moreno, runner on first, 1 out. First pitch, right down the middle, 0-1. Washington was able to get a run. It's now 3-1. Can you explain to me what's the sense of starting a relief pitcher then putting in a pitcher that eats innings? Because he's making his debut, so there's no nerves. If you're not I think there's less nerves if you're coming in relief and not starting. That's just me though. I could be wrong. Come on, Brazo, double play ball here. No, I think it's the second time. Second time he started a game this season, I think. On the outside corner, 1-2. James Pavis's double play. Yeah, let's go. Let's get a double play in this inning. Okay, gotcha. Thanks. That's just my thoughts. I like coffee, Yingling, and cigarettes. And that one fouled off. Still 1-2. Plus my cat. Perhaps 3 people. That many? Yes, second time. 1-2 to count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Here's Gurriel Jr. In for a strike, 0-1. Gurriel's brother does play in the majors as well, but I think he just got DFA'd. Frank says, I also like PAS. I'm addicted. It's because you're a junkie. Frank T, don't you like the Mets? LFG, baby. The 0-1 from Brazabon. Way inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Wow, St. Louis now up 7-0. It's the third inning in game 2 there, and they're up 7-0. Good. Let them get all their runs out of the way against Cincinnati before the Mets go to St. Louis on Friday. The 1-1. Pickoff throw, not in time. Frank says he very much likes the Mets. Let's go Mets. And that one blooped out to right. Acuna's got it. And that should be the third out. What are they doing? We go bottom two, still scoreless. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. Alvarez, Acuna, and Taylor coming up. Jacob is here saying, "What up, y'all?" "41 votes in the poll over there on the big side. 41 votes. 7% are voting who's Juan Soto. I mean, I'd bring him out for a third at this point. I didn't see what his pitch count was. Brazobon has been impressive so far. Yes. Way to go, Brazo. LFGM. Oh. Yo, Cap said he took the Rockies money line earlier. He said, "Damn, I love it when the Braves lose." Love it. I love the fact that you bet it. 26, John. 26 what? 26 what? Oh, pitches. Thank you. Yeah, why not? It'll be 8, 9, and 1. Why not? And the Cardinals are still scoring. It's 9-0. So they shut them out in game 1, 6-0, and now they're up 9-0 in game 2. Yeah, that's why I say why not. Yep. First pitch to Alvarez, and that lined out the center, but it'll be caught. It's Barossa out there in center. 1 away. That'll bring up Acuna. Bud says, "Bottom of the lineup. Let's do this." The first pitch to Acuna. In for a strike. No, high. 1-0. I thought that was a strike. The 1-0. Way inside. 2-0. First pitch swinging. Caps his kryptonite. The 2-0. That one popped up. Shallow center. That'll be caught. 2 away. So the Mets made Burns work in the first, and now giving it all back. 2 outs on 4 pitches here in the second. Oh, up and in. You got that right. Talking about the first pitch swinging. Make him work, Mets. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. Flatbush is here, so sorry I'm late. Good evening. Welcome back, Flatbush. The 1-1. Right down the middle, 1 and 2. Now one lined out the center. And he can't make the catch. Taylor will stay at first. So it's a 2-out single back to Lindor at the top of the lineup. 5 over or under today. Well, don't go by what I say, because I said under last night and it went 8-3. Taylor made hit. Gotta love him. Frank says, welcome to the new subscribers. Yeah, we've gained 5 so far tonight. Yo, they had the Met spinner belt. On the outside corner, 0-1. Cap says, I'll admit it, I took under half a run, first 3 innings. Come on, Lindor. You had to be nervous in that first inning with the bases loaded and 1 out. Pickoff throw. Whoa. Burns up to 30 pitches here in the second. Lindor had a 2-run home run last night. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Burns deals. Fouled off, 1-2. "32 pitches here, 1-2 to count to Lindor. Taylor the runner at first. Burns deals. And that one chopped foul. We'll do it again. Frank putting the crickets in the chat. The other day, 9 was over. Mets scored 19. The 1-2. And Chopper. Burns has got it. The throw got him out at first. Hitting 1 left. We go to the third. Still scoreless. Waddell will be coming into the game. So that's why it was great odds to take the under. Some other games right now. St. Louis up 9-0 over Cincinnati in the third. Minnesota and Cleveland, no score in the 7th. Baltimore has a 4-2 lead over the Yankees in the 4th. Pittsburgh up 1-0 over the Cubs, but the Pirates have bases loaded and nobody out. Philadelphia up 3-1 over Washington in the 4th. Kansas City up 2-0 over Tampa Bay in the 4th. Boston now up 3-0 over Toronto. Milwaukee up 2-0 over the White Sox. All other games later. In some finals, St. Louis won Game 1 6-0. Detroit won 7-4 over Houston. The Rockies beat the Braves 2-1. The Dodgers beat the Marlins 12-7. Seattle beat the Angels 9-3. And the Padres beat the Giants 5-3. Mets pitcher making his debut. Yup. Axe is here saying, let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. And the Pepto. Let's hope this kid can come out and be effective. Spanky's losing. Great. Carrasco's on the mound for them. I know he gave up a meatball. Thanks for the Pepto. Absolutely. I have yet to figure out the over-under. Well, right now we're under. 8-9-1 here for the Diamondbacks. The first pitch to Barossa. Inside 1-0. Cap says, talk to you guys when I get home. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. And that one driven out to left. McNeil, couple steps in. Will make the catch. One away. I agree with Cope. I would have went Brazabon one more, or at least let him come out. Hampson, 1 out, nobody on. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. That one lined. Oh, what a diving stop by Acuna. Gets to his feet, not in time. Wow. Wow. Max says the defense is getting really good. 1 on, 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup here. In for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. Cope says the Mets looking like the 85 Bears out there with that defense. Hey, there's Howie. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Foul tipped at the plate, 2-2. With all these games and no days off, you don't want to burn out your most reliable pitchers. Well, that's why they brought up. That's why they're doing a bullpen day. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Luminous? Brad saying, let's effing go, Waddell. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. And that one popped out to right. That'll go out of play. Still 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. His first strikeout. 2 away. James Fox is here saying, just tuning in. Let's go, Mets. Our bench is already burnt. That's why we have this. What? Our bench? No, our bench is fine. That'll bring up Carroll. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Runner on first here. 2 out now. Pick-off throw. Not in time. Frank says, Mets will eventually click in every department. Yes, Soto too. The first pitch. The runner goes. It's a strike. The throw. Not in time.
Give me a hell
Stolen
yeah.
base.
What?
Rory officially joined the membership. Thank you, Rory. Pardon. Oh, relief pitching. Yes. Okay, got you there. That's a K. Yes, that was a strike. What? So runner on second now with 2 out. The 0-1. Way inside, 1-1. Come on, Waddell. Get this out. Fouled off. 1-2 the count. Heck yeah, says Frank. $120-something people watching, only 38 likes. The 1-2. And a chopper back to the mound. Waddell's got it. Throws it to Pete. Fired it to Pete. Woo! 1-3 on the putout. We go bottom 3, still scoreless. It'll be Soto, Alonso, and Vientos coming up. Frank says, welcome to PAS. Rory says, hello, everyone. I'm a diehard Mets fan, and I'm glad you're doing this for people who can't watch the game. Absolutely, Rory. Bud says, cigarette time. Let's go, Mets. Max says, great job, Waddell. We haven't seen Charles yet tonight. We haven't seen James Phillips yet tonight. Haven't seen C. Lee. Haven't seen. Have you heard? I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing. Stop it, you're scaring me. Mrs. PAS has got her headphones in and she's jamming out to something.
I'll send it to you.
Brandon,
I love this song.
Brandon Lake just released a new song yesterday.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
He actually sings on this.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I love this song.
This kid could stay up here and slide into the young spot. Ooh, mate. Oh, good thinking, James. Frankie Cigarettes also says it's cigarette time with the Yingling LFGM. Cope says, good evening, Mrs. PAS. As always, I hope you had a great day. Twins Review is back, saying, how are you, bro? When she walks by, I'll tell her you said hi. Frank says hello as well. Here we go. Once again for the Mets in the bottom of the third. Soto, Alonso, and Vientos. With respect, hello to Mrs. PAS. First pitch. Down low to Soto, 1-0. James also saying hi to Mrs. PAS. Outside 2-0. Twins review. Yes, I try to be. Last year I did 149 of the 162. And so far this year we've been live for every game. And we will be live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. The 2-0 to Soto. There's a strike. 2-1. Everybody's saying hi to Mrs. PAS. She waves back. She's like, don't bother me while I'm jamming. The 2-1. That one hit out to left center field. Gurriel's there, though. One away. ACJ is back, saying checking in from East New York, Brooklyn. Thank you for the play-by-play. Currently at work. No worries, ACJ. Welcome in. Brett Axe says hello from sunny Orlando. We're trying to snatch the Rays away from Tampa. It looks like it might happen. Whoa. Hi, Mrs. PS. I need a big boom. David back from Houston. Let's go Mets. Down low, 1-0 to Alonso. That'd be cool. I'm gonna text my buddy Justin who lives in Orlando. Axe, you live in Orlando? In for a strike, 1-1. One o'clock tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment. Boot and all. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Daniel Kim says, in Stearns we trust. With the mounting injuries on the pitching staff, it's really testing their depth. Yes, it is. Alonso's at 233 right now. Swung on and missed. Foul tip, 2-2. Tomorrow at 1, be there or be square. LFGM. Barry Larkin is leading the charge. Yes, I live in northern suburbs. Yeah, my buddy Justin and his wife and kids live in Orlando. The 2-2. And a ground ball is short. Over to first, 2 away. Burns up to 43 pitches here, so the Mets still doing a pretty good job at making them work. Up to 8 new subs so far tonight. Welcome into the new subscribers. They have $2 billion just waiting to buy the team and build the stadium. Nice. Here it is. Look. 1961 saying greetings from Atlanta. Juan Soto is 0 for 2 tonight and is batting below 250. The 1-0. And Vientos hits one out to deep left field. And that ball's out of here. So, unfortunately, Caps is not going to win his bet. But the Mets jump out early, 1-0. Teddy saying, what up, Met fans? LGM. Frank T says, my sister lives in West Palm Beach, Florida, but is a diehard Mets fan, waiting for Vientos to get hot. LFGM, there we go. Vientos is an animal. Fresh goes better with Vientos. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Would they be the Orlando Mickeys? What? Juan Soto has been MIA, and I'm not talking about where the Heat play. Down low, 1-1. Since we have not seen Charles, people be respectful, no vulgarities, debate the subject, not the person, and smash the like button. Thank you, Justice. Yes, I will. Thank you. Marte hits one up the middle, but the shortstop's there. No nice scoop there by Naylor, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets get the solo shot from Vientos. 1-0 as we head to the 4th. Oh, I think it updated all by itself. Let me catch back up to the chat here. Town and Country says that's what I'm talking about. John, I live in Volusia County, and yes, pretty good chance the Rays are coming to Orlando. Alex says he'll be busy tomorrow. I missed the game. I'll catch the replay. Awesome stuff. I almost fell to see if the headphones flew off. Alex. Nope. Let LFGM 1-0. Allegedly, the Rays' new name would be the Orlando Dreamers. Let me text Justin here while we're in between innings. See what he says. He might not respond. He might be working. What's the other park there in Orlando? Universal. He works for Universal. See what he says. Let me catch back up to the chat here. Top of the fourth here. Well, I'm not too familiar, but I believe Orlando is on the Atlantic side of Tampa in the Gulf. Outside, want to know. Which city is more appealing? I went out for a smoke, and the Mets scored. Good teacher, Frank. That one lifted out to left. Foul. 1-1. Norwalk, Connecticut, represented by native son Vientos. Orlando Rays. No, Orlando Rays would not be fine. How do we score again? Mark Vientos, home run. Chopped foul, 1-2. Orlando Octopi. Let me see what he said. He said, I said to him, I hear Orlando is trying to get the Rays. He said, I heard that rumor. Sorry, no room at the inn. Brazoban pitched the first 2 innings for the Mets. Chopped foul, still 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Orlando Gators. Come on, people. I don't think it should be in Tampa. Oh, nice play by Vientos. Over the first, one away. Frank says, let's focus up, Mets. Remember, not in our house. Correct. Mets have... Oh. There's a strike, 0-1. Luminous says, let's go, Mets. ACJ. New era in baseball. Never seen or even heard of bullpen games prior to last year's. Then, yeah. No, that's not a new era in baseball. Bullpen games have been happening for a while now. Foul tipped at the plate, 1-2. Did he go? And the home plate umpire said he went 2-away. I know James Phillips isn't here tonight, but James said 6,100 by the end of April, which we've hit. And then the next goal is 7,000 at the All-Star break. That one lifted out to center. That'll drop in front of Taylor. A 2-out single. Naylor's been on base both times with a walk and a single. That'll bring up Moreno, who struck out. Well, yeah. Most teams do better at home than they do on the road. Keep getting outs, Waddell. Runner on first here with 2 outs. In for a strike, 0-1. If you haven't already, make sure you hit those thumbs up for us. Consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe to the channel as well. And if you are subscribed, you'll be eligible for giveaways on the channel, especially memberships. I mean, we're not bad on the road. Less than 10 teams are 500 and above on the road, and the Mets are one of them. And then we go to, after tomorrow, we go 3 in St. Louis and 3 in Phoenix. So that's a base hit in the left field, so another 2-out single here. That'll bring up Gurriel. Popped out the short second his first time. Frank says, good news. My cat's not hissing. So that means the Mets will win. Bernard is here saying, hello, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Check in on Fitzy. Bottom of the third inning there. Boston's still up 4-0, but Toronto's got first and second. Nobody out. No, they're not going to do that. At least I don't, unless it gets really bad. The first pitch. That one ripped foul. I don't know, they're starting to tee off on a pitch. He might have to work another pitch in or something. Timeout. Timeout. Starting in June last year, they became Road Warriors. Hottest team in baseball from June on. No, not like Urena. Urena was DFA'd. Waddell can be sent back down to the minors. Up high, 1-1. Let me chat. All right, 132 in the chat, 133 in the chat. Let me know. I'm going to say we have 45 likes, guys. I'm going to say 45. Somebody let me know what we got in the chat. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And that hot streak has continued into this season. No, look at that young man. Let him eat his hot dog. No, he ruined it with ketchup. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. Cool. All right. 49 likes. Let's go. I was wrong. Luminous says, I clicked liked. Why do all watchers do the same? And that one lifted out to the left. Taylor, before the track, will make the catch. So a couple of 2-out singles are stranded. We go bottom 4, still 1-0 Mets. Frank T says it's your time to shine, B. Waddell. Do this. Since I have school until 2:20, I'm going to be a little late for tomorrow's game. No worry, twins. Beautiful. No harm, no foul. Exactly. Oh, we have not seen Jonathan tonight. Jonathan sent me a couple cool pictures. One I'll keep to myself, what it was. But the second one was he's got a signed picture with Pete Rose and Bud Harrelson. It's signed by Pete Rose. It's pretty cool. Good. He's surviving pressure situations. Yep. No. Pineapple on pizza is not sacrilege. Actually, if you think about it, pineapple on pizza makes sense. There's James. Hi, John. How are you doing? I've been busy getting ready for new bed to be delivered tomorrow. That is the next thing on the list for the adrenaline household. Natalie says, need more runs. James says he remembers that fight. Wow, that's awesome. Only thing I have is a Reyes jersey signed by Angel Pagan. Charlie Hustle was robbed by the Hall. Agreed. 100%. If you were on death row, what would you choose as your final meal? Whew. Oh, man, that's a good one. Oh, look at that. It's a beautiful skyline of New York. Justice says, get the likes up, people. Who puts ketchup on hot dogs? Strictly spicy mustard and sauerkraut. Come on. First pitch to McNeil's in for a strike, 0-1. I mean, Justice. James, I don't know when that is. 6,200 by Mother's Day. That could be Sunday. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Pete Rose should have been a unanimous first ballot Hall of Famer. Agreed. Down low, 2-1. For pizza, it's tomato. No. Chicken jockey. Whoa, way inside. 3-1. First off, that's funny, Creeder. May 11th. Thank you. 5'10", huh? Like him tall. Yeah, I don't need breakdowns, dude. We're going with the We're going with 7,000 at the All-Star break. Not going week to week. A leadoff walk here. Let's go. Matt Smash Chat likes as the card coach. That'll bring up Alvarez with a runner on first. Nobody out. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Yeah, I'm keeping it simple. I'm keeping it 7,000 at the All-Star game. You guys can keep track. James Pava says, come on, Albie. Let's go sweep these D-backs. If I was on death row, I'd have a nice juicy steak with some home fries and tall glass of ginger ale. And in the air out to left center field. Gurriel gives way to Morosa. One away. McNeil will stay at first. That'll bring up Acuna. Yeah, sorry guys. Let me refresh it. Let me refresh it there. Don't feel bad. If it needs to be refreshed, let me know, because I'm not looking at it. 7,000 it shall be, plus more. The first pitch. Hit the second, flip the second for one, not in time. So 2 out, runner on first still. That'll bring up Taylor. That's big, because that'll turn over the lineup here. Daniel says, sushi sounds good. No, I'm hungry. I'm in New York. I'm a New Yorker, brother. Queens bred, baby. But regardless, LFGM. My apologies. It's cigarette time. Teddy says, I was at the game at Shea Stadium when he apologized to Bud. I yelled out, hey Pete, I love you. Boy, did I hear the boos. James with the $2 super chat. Thank you, James. Thank you for everybody that goes above and beyond like that. And that one lifted out to right. Carroll coming in, and he'll make the catch. That'll retire the side, but we go to the fifth. Still 1-0 Mets. 8-9-1 for the D-backs coming up. Cope says, my final meal would be 20 burrilla, 2 slabs of ribs, around 4 ribeye steaks, 2 dozen buffalo wings, and a couple 2-liter Cokes. I'm sure there's more, though. What's all this fuss about sub-drivers? Oh, new subscribers. Never mind. Subscribers. Sub-drivers. Michael saying greetings, everyone. And 10 tonight. So far. I mean, we're only in the 4th inning, and we've gotten 10 so far. Cope predicted 21 at the start of the night. Lewis. What's up, brother? Out of work again, enjoying the party. Thought it would be 75-0 at this point. I'm not familiar. When it comes to tacos, I'm a Taco Bell guy. That's my knowledge of tacos. And if Mrs. PAS makes them at home. I wonder what the Mets bets start. 23-7 in 1972, James. 23-7 in 72. Frank says my last meal would be lobster, ribs, and Yingling. No special iced tea, Frank? Really? Wow. Wow. Just wow. Oh, Zach Gallen versus Kodai Senga tomorrow. James said I had Taco Bell tonight. My first Mets game. That's awesome. Oh, she's crying. Hey, come on. We're winning. Fresh mashed potatoes. Wow, just 2 games under. Not bad at all. Yeah. She's crying. Brian says, is that Wawa Peach Iced Tea, John? You know it, Brian. I'm walking around Wawa after when I stopped there tonight, and I'm not paying any attention to anybody around me. All of a sudden, I hear, "Are you John from the YouTube channel?" I'm like, "What?" So I look, it's somebody I used to work with at the car dealership I worked at. Fish tacos are the you know what. James Pava bouncing the dirt 1 and 2. Says first time I ever heard of fish tacos, I thought it was something obscene. Poor kid. Yeah, she's crying. I wish I was while around me. You guys are lucky. The best drink on a hot day. That is a special occasion, Frank. Alex says, good night. I'm going to watch the rest on my TV. Ooh, my opinion? Man, I as much as I hate the team, I would have to say the Dodgers. The Dodgers home whites, just classic. Down low, 2 and 2. Brad says, I wish we had a Wawa where I live. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout for Waddell. You know the old story, my mother threw out my baseball cards? Yeah. Pete Rookie was one of them. Had him every year from when he started. Oh, wow. I've always been partial to the Mariners. And a ground ball is short. Lindor's got it. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup here. 2 out, nobody on for Tawa. I switched. Hit like on both sides. Let's go. Yingling and Special Iced Tea. Wasn't thinking. Axes. There's a Wawa in every corner in Orlando. In for a strike, 0-1. Well, there's one right on the corner where I turn to come home. There's one right on the corner. Like, oh, man. Did he go? No, 1-1. I got to pump my tire. Hopefully when I get back, we're winning. We are winning. Oh, maybe still winning? 1-1 to count. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Soto comes in. And he'll make the catch. We're halfway through. It's 1-0 Mets. It'll be back to the top of the lineup. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up. So we'll get ready to see 1961 here if Soto makes an out. Two. It's under hat number 2. You can't fool me. Oh, it's under hat number 3. Still winning. Yep, gotcha. They've opened a Buc-ee's, but too far for me. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, Buc-ee. Is it? I think that's more of a Midwest thing, though, right? Because we don't have that here. Phillies now with a 6-2 lead over the Nats. Top of the 5th there in Toronto. Boston still up 4-0. Texas, I think they're pretty popular up in like Wisconsin too. He should change his name from Ansel to Insel. We need Waddle to give us one more inning. Oh, I think so. Yeah, Buc-ee's is like a giant rest stop. Hey, there's Charles Adderley. What's up, Charles? Stopped by one when I was driving cross country years ago. Oops, hold on one second, James. Let's add the VIP status to James as well. I read an article that someone bought a piano in a yard sale for $25. They couldn't figure out why it didn't play. Right inside, they found an old baseball card stack stuck in the controls. Charles says, hit that like button and sub to the PAS network. Increase the lead. One was Babe Ruth. All over the Midwest. Frank says, 1961 was a great year. I was hatched then. Charles also says, feel free to join in the chat. 11 new subscribers so far tonight. Welcome in. You're welcome, Charles. Hopefully things are good down in the Bahamas. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. On the outside corner, 2-1. Because it's not our game, I'm allowed to talk about it. Bottom of the 6th there in Tampa Bay. Kansas City's pitching a no-hitter. And that one ripped. Base hit in the right field. Lindor now 2 for 3 tonight with a single and a double. I would have killed myself if I found that. Oh, right. Got a smile. 27. Oh, Frank going with 27. Yeah, we're at 11 so far tonight. Halfway through. We're out this pitcher. Royals tossing a no-no. Yup. Here's Soto. And there's a strike, 0-1. Not sure if he went or if he called it a strike. I was 2 months old in 1961. Lindor with a base hit. Pickoff throw, not in time. Lindor really hasn't been stealing much. Only 2 steals on the year. The 0-1. Burns deals. And a chopper back to Burns. He'll go to second. Oh, and he bobbled the ball, so that'll be the only out. Let's see. Oh, if Lindor kind of gave up. If Lindor hustles into second base, he's safe. Your mom was only 12 years old in 61. '61. My dad was 6 years old. Charles says, you know your worth. You don't need others to validate you. Just focus on being the best you can be. Lewis, I got it, man. You want to do play-by-play? Start a channel. And Alonso hits one down the left field line foul. 1-1. Time for a Pete missile. Let's go, Pete. In 61, my parents were both 3 years old. The 1-1 to Alonso. Down low, 2-1. That Tampa Bay Kansas City Royal game has now gone to the 7th. That is a lot of ice cream. They don't come in a helmet, they come in a home run. Apple. James says his dad was 19 in 1961. The 2-1 to Alonso. I'm having a brain fart. Who was the Mets player we got from the Royals? He was a first baseman, and he always was a pack of big lip of tobacco. James says, you're all making me feel old. 2-2 to count to Alonso. Thank you, Charles. I'll post those channel rules on the chat on the screen here in a second. Down low, 3-2. Teddy says, me and my wife are trying to hit every major league stadium. So far, we did Philadelphia, Orioles, Nats, Yanks, Mets, next Rays, and Miami. That's cool. The 3-2 pickoff throw. Michael says his dad was 21 and 61. The 3-2. Soto goes. It's fouled off. Charles says guidelines for chatting. Absolutely no exceptions, no spoilers, no spamming, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion, or posting of links unless approved by the host. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. Ivan says, I was 0 and 61. Enjoying the weather today. Just go home to watch the game and tune into the chat. What's up, Pound? 3-2 to Alonso. Soto still at first. The 3-2. Another pickoff throw. That's the third. That's a balk. Soto will go to second. No biting or spitting either. I was negative 12. I was negative 12 as well. Down low, ball 4. My parents just got me in 1973, December 28th. Charles says, you are valued indeed. Much appreciate your support on the PAS network. This includes the silent listeners and viewers. Cope says, I was negative 19. Pitching coach out there to talk to Burns again. Awesome stuff, everybody. Once again, welcome in. No, they were not. Do you get those combination Christmas? As a kid, I did. Mrs. PAS always makes sure I get something separate. But yes, as a kid, the Mets weren't around in 1961. Nope. Well, it wasn't Duda because I don't remember Duda chewing tobacco. There's a strike going 1 to Vientos. I bet you Soto feels bad. He's trying. I don't know if he feels bad or not. The team's winning right now, so I'm not sure if he feels bad. There's a strike. Oh, called a ball. 1-1. I thought that was a strike. I thought this count should be 0-2 here. Vientos, 1 for 1 tonight. Had that solo home run. Also walked. Down low, 2-1. What do we got here? Vientos called timeout. James Pavis's 1963 Polo Grounds. Casey and the Mets. Frank says he was born in 61 and went to a Met game in 69. There's a... Oh! 3-1. Burns has got a legit gripe, man. Otis was a tobacco chewer. Sharon says, I was born in 61. Something else happened on Sharon's birthday, too. I forget what it is. Does anybody know what happened on Sharon's birthday? The 3-1. Popped up. Moreno sheds the mask. He can't make the catch. Naylor trying to act like he caught it after it hit the wall. That is a big out, and they did not make the play. Wow, a lot of 61s. Cool. The 3-2 to Vientos. Soto at second. Alonso at first. Burns steals. And a ground ball to short. There you go to second. The turn. Got him. 6-4-3 double play. We go to the sixth. A Roboto techno sting. Rob says 58. Oh, is that the... Let's take a look at some other scores here. St. Louis up 9-1 over Cincinnati in the 7th. Baltimore up over the Yankees 5-3 in the 6th. Cubs up 3-2 over Pittsburgh in the 7th. Phillies up 6-2 over Washington in the 7th. Kansas City still up 3-0 over Tampa Bay in the bottom of the 7th. No hitter still intact. Boston up 4-0 over Toronto in the 5th. Milwaukee and the White Sox tied at 2 in the 3rd. A's and Rangers no score in the 3rd. And finals, St. Louis beat Cincinnati 6-0 in Game 1. Detroit won 7-4 over Houston. Rockies beat the Braves 2-1. Dodgers beat the Marlins 12-7. Seattle beat the Angels 9-3. Padres beat the Giants 5-3. And the Guardians beat the Twins 4-2. Come back over to the chat here. Shot Heard Around the World was in 1961. 1951, my first game was 62 Polo Grounds Mets Cubs. Mets lost. Lou Brock hit a monster home run. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way, happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Went to the first Met game in 68. Tommy Agee was playing. Bobby Thompson. My mom loved him and the Brooklyn Dodgers. We still good. In for a strike to Carroll, 0-1. Braden's here saying hello, PAS. And there he is, guys. Greetings from Atlanta. Juan Soto is 0 for 3 and batting below 250. Why is he still batting second? Why are you so worried about the Mets? Swung on a miss, 1-2. Charles says discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Waiting on a pizza. It must be coming from Italy. That one lifted foul, 1-2. And that one out the center. Taylor back on the run. Won't make the catch. One away. Cope says, fun fact about that shot heard around the world. Everyone knows Bobby Thompson hit the home run, but most don't know a young, scrawny Willie Mays was on deck when that home run was hit. I did know that. Cancel Ansel. Nah. Nope. I'm not canceling anybody. I want to know why a Braves fan is so caught up on what the Mets are doing. Dio won the Gritchick. Up high, 1-1. I used to watch the Syracuse Chiefs a lot when I was growing up in Syracuse, but enjoyed Syracuse games as Wegmans gave tickets away for free. Inside, 2-1. Nah. Yeah, but then he can complain about it. Down low, 3-1. Because why? Because his team sucks, and he's got nothing else to complain about. And that one lifted out to left. McNeil, 2 away. 2 out and nobody on for Suarez. Pepe's or South. Nice play by Vientos down at third. Over to first. Another 1-2-3 inning. What's up, CP? We go bottom 6. Still 1-0 Mets. Guys, make sure you guys are subscribed over to CP's channel. He does a great job with pre- and post-game stuff. Always posting other Mets information and news as well. Waddell is impressing, yes. Perhaps he's a spy. You guys all saying hi. CP, if you're here, you got post-game tonight? I haven't looked yet. I haven't looked to see who's doing post-game. Pound says, let's get some runs, fellas. What an outing by Waddell. He has not pitched in the majors since 2021. Yo, chips and guacamole is a good snack. I'd rather concentrate on the Mets and play calling. Cornballs. Marte will lead it off here. That'll be Marte, McNeil, and Alvarez. Stanek getting warmed up in the pen. Whoa. That just flashed. That was weird. Down low, 1-0. And that one popped out the shallow center. caught by the shortstop. 1 away. Play-by-play of Mets games. He does NFL, Flyers, and WWE. All fans are welcome. Exactly. But you got to be a little bit more intelligent in the chat, though. You got to ignore the trolls, Justice. They got nothing better to do, bro. Yeah, ground ball foul. 0-2. It's not peanut butter jelly time. It's black and mild time. Got a feeling we will see Diaz tonight. Picked up by Alvarez, Future Stars, Topps Chrome rookie. Nice. The 0-2. The bounce in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Outside of the Vientos shot in that little first inning rally, we haven't done much against Burns. Nope. I mean, we did have first and second and 1 out last inning, but double play ended that. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. No hitter alert is over. So Tampa Bay got a base hit. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Once again, day game tomorrow. We'll be live at 1 o'clock. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. There's a strike. Well, he called strike 3. He's laughing. He called strike 3. And it's only strike 2. When you build bridges, expect trolls. Very nice. Offense kind of quiet tonight. I hope it starts with some insurance runs. He's almost at 90 pitches. He'll be out soon. Yeah, 87 pitches right now. No swing. 2-2. If you're making a pitcher work, he'll be at 90 after 6 innings, and he's at 88. So, Mets have done a fairly good job, even though they've only got the 1 run. The 2-2. Down low, ball 3. So now we will have 90 pitches coming up. Thanks much. Absolutely, Frank. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. 5th walk of the night. Charles with the weather update from the Nassau, Bahamas. 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Expected low temperature of 71 degrees. Humidity is at 63%. Winds from the east at 16 miles an hour. No rain in the forecast with clear skies. Hit the like button and sub to the PAS network. And on the inside corner, 0-1. Let's go, Alvy. 2 out rally time. No. Nobody warming up yet. That's punched the other way, foul. Woven 2. Sound like he broke his bat. But nope. Oh, and 2 the count. 92 pitches here for Burns. The 0-2 to Acuna. Bounced in the dirt. 1-2. James says Acuna Matata's got this. No, because he's 0 for 2 tonight. 0 for 2 tonight. Dropped him back below 300. Let me go see if Ansel's hanging out in Fitzy's stream. No. The 1-2. Down low. Oh, swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 7th. Still 1-0 Mets. It looks like Stanek's coming into the game. Oh, let me come over and get my numbers here. Doug Mankiewicz? I don't remember him playing for the Mets. Uh-oh. Toronto just scored on the Red Sox. Now 6-2. Of course the Nats want to play New York tough, then get run over by Philly. Yeah. No, it is not stretch time. Not yet. Cap says, Vientos is in my doghouse right now. Yeah, James, I keep timing him out, but he's a Braves fan that only likes to complain about Soto. Oh, Waddell's still on the mound here. First pitch is fouled off by Naylor, 0-1. Who and Sell? He's harmless, yeah. No. I time him out, and then when the next time he's here, he says, oh, I can't say you can't criticize Soto. No, you can't. You're not a Met fan. I'll slow down on my drinking. Thanks for the warning. Uh-oh, it's now 6-3 over there in Toronto. That one, foul. 0-2. There's Mr. Met. I think Mr. Met roided up this year. He said, did she ever blink? The 0-2. Oh, way outside. 1-2. He asked if Mr. Met ever blinks. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. And that'll be it for Waddell. Mr. Met taking HGH. No idea. Wasn't alive. Waddell getting a standing ovation as he comes off the mound. Ivan says he deserves it. Great job. Yep. Good job, Waddell. Let me come over and check to see if CP's doing a post game. He never answered. He comes in, says hello, and then doesn't answer. Oh, I didn't realize I got subscriber only mode on tonight. Oops. Oops. Yes, he does have post-game set up. So I will redirect everybody over to CP's channel when we're done for Met post-game. Let me turn this off here. Any duration. Save. I had it set for an hour. You had to be a subscriber for an hour to chat. That's not cool. That's not cool. First pitch from Stanek is fouled off, 0-1. Teddy. Nice K. He had a nice debut. Not too bad. Good job. Bounced in there, 2-1. Oh, 1-1, excuse me. Waddell did a good job tonight. Yes, he did. Charles says, for the best in professional sports talk, great play-by-play and outstanding commentary, sub to the PAS network. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Your attitude will determine your altitude. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Moreno's 1 for 2 tonight. Single and a strikeout. The 1-2. Chops it down to third. Vientos has got it. Right on target. 2 away. Duke Snyder played third base for the Mets at the Polo Grounds. Okay. Here's Gurriel. 2 out, nobody on. And it grounds it to short. Oh, that'll sneak through. A 2-out single. Okay, who cares? Are you paying it? Don't you start. I thought you were a Met fan. That's gonna be a base hit down into the right field corner. Soto gives chase. He'll be held at third. Runner will be held at third. Second and third with 2 out. Once again, the bottom of the lineup. Hampson will be pinch hit for. Pavin Smith. Perdomo. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Charles. Stand and keep the focus. Let's go. Come on, Stanek. Don't ruin this game, right? Had 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2 out and 2 in scoring position. Perdomo will be the pinch hitter. Switch hitter. First pitch from Stanek. In for a strike, 0-1. The dreaded bottom of the lineup is poison. Need any out. Exactly, James. Any out. Stanek has been a panic lately. We are killing our bullpen. You can see the cracks starting to happen. The 0-1. Perdomo swung on a miss, 0-2. The Citi Field crowd gets to its feet. Mets up 1-0 here in the top of the 7th. 2 in scoring position. It's okay to bend. Just don't break. The 0-2. Oh, outside, 1-2. I heard Stanek was coming in and I looked up at the ceiling. The 1-2. That one lifted out to left. Vientos, foul, out of play. 1-2. Don't forget, everybody, I know a lot of you might not be able to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, live for Game 3. The 1-2. And that one's blooped out the shallow left. Here comes McNeil. He can't make the catch. And the Diamondbacks will take the lead. Oh, with 2 outs. Two outs, nobody on, and they get 2 runs to take the lead. Now, but come on. 2 outs, nobody on. You can't be giving up 2 runs. And they can't even pick off the runner properly. Not paying attention, dude. Stanek is my least favorite Matt. Should have kept Waddell. Yeah, should have. He got the out. Get this guy out of here. Come on. 2 games with no agita. Knew it was too good to be true. Hit that like button. You got to keep it to 2-1 here. The reason why I didn't put a lot of bets in this game. That'll bring up Tawa. He's 0 for 3. Outside 1-0. All they need is an out, and they couldn't finish it. Yep. When I seen Burns on the mound, I had this feeling. This is the 3rd straight game that Stanek has given up 2 runs. Not cool, Michael. Thank you for the info, but not good. That's going to be looped to center. Caught by Taylor. Taylor saves a run. Stand up and stretch, everyone. It's 2-1. D-backs going to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets. Taylor, Lindor, and Soto coming up. This guy is killing me. I don't know, Pound. I don't get it. There was no reason to take Waddell out. None. Jenny subscribed. Thank you, Jenny. Bud says, let's go, Mets. Let's score here. One thing to give up runs, but to do it with 2 outs, that's so frustrating. 2 out, nobody on, and they get 2 runs. Okay, now comes the drama. Taylor playing outside, outstanding center field. Yup. Come on, Bats. Time to get going. Going from 19-8 to 1 is unacceptable. Is Burns still on the mound? No. Natalie says, Stanek sucks. Yup. Jalen Beeks is the new pitcher here for the Diamondbacks. 13 games, 2.25 ERA. Perdomo stays in the game at short. Up high, 1-0 to Taylor. I was going to say in for a strike, but called the ball. Peter says needs some runs here. Beeks is in. Yep. He hit and played great defense yesterday. Let's go. The 1-0. Swung on a mast, 1-1. Garrett and Davinsky. Davinsky got called up today for the Young injury. Down low, 2-1. I always thought Nimmo is it? No, Nimmo can't play much center field anymore with that injury. The 2-1. Up high, 3-1. The Mets have left 7 on base, so they've had opportunities. Taylor pokes one, and nobody's going to cover first. That's a base hit. The second baseman got to the ball, and nobody covered first. Jay says 2 runs in a bullpen game is good. Now score some. Good thing. That's some of, including myself. Some of us, we got to remember that. That's an infield hit for Taylor. That'll bring up Lindor's 2 for 3 tonight. Now we'll bat from the right-hand side. Up high, 1-0. Let's smack this pitcher Beeks into next week. Nice. Taylor made infield single. Come on, Lindor. Time to tee up on this pitcher, says Frank. Let's go, Mets. Bounced in the dirt. Taylor stays at first. 2-0. Lindor's got to look for something to drive here. Kevin Ginkel. Ginkel getting warmed up to 2-0. Taylor safe as they throw over to first. James, speaking of Taylor, nice. The 2-0. Taylor goes. The throw by Moreno is not in time. No, he came off the bag. He's out. Mets are challenging. Mets are challenging. Umpire said he came off the bag. I don't see. Let's see. Here's another angle. His arm's on the bag. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe. He's never off the bag. Let's make the pitcher work. Be smart and do this. Come on, Lindor. 2-run homer. Neymar's back. Michael says, with the best bullpen in baseball, we got 2 pitchers that makes us cross our fingers and hold our breath when they come in. Buto and now Stanek. This better be overturned. That was a stupid call by the umpire. I'm not seeing anything here where he comes off the bag. The pitch was a ball, so it's 3-0 to Lindor. The runner's safe. Let's go. The call is overturned. Frank says, extreme respect to everyone on this great channel. Whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel free to join in the chat. 3-0 to count now with a base open. In for a strike, 3-1. The umpire lives in Phoenix. The 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. I think they realized yesterday Buto can't pitch. High leverage situations coming in with men on. Now, which we've known as a chat for over a year now. The 3-2. And he popped it up. Had him 3-0 and he pops it out to short. That'll bring up Soto. Let's go, Taylor. Once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. And the Citi Field crowd gets to their feet for Soto. Arn B's here. What's up, Arn? Hello, good sir. Coming through to say hello and thumbs up. Let's go, Mets. Let's get some runs, says Bud. Down low, 1-0. So great to have you all joining us tonight on the PAS Network. Let's go. Welcome in. 13 new subscribers so far as well. Outside, 2-0. Now just learn that Stanek sucks. Come on, I haven't had any Soto Pop, and it's way past supper. Right? No Soto Pop at home. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. James says, what a wasted at bat. Yup. Baseball is the greatest. Agreed. Soto pops one out to shallow left. Swinging 3-0. What are you doing? That'll bring up Alonso now with 2 out. And now they're booing. There's some boo birds. That's going to be it for Beeks. Let's go, Pete. James, hit the live button, dude. Man, excuse me. Let's hope Pete can come through. James Pava says, greeting. Here he is again. Alright, ass hat. You're gone. Now you're blocked for good from the channel. And we're going to drop a sub, but I'm done. Come on, Pete. Time for a polar bear blast. New York is not merciful. Cope says it's about time. Wow. Toronto has tied that game up with Boston 6-6. Alright, here we go. Once again, it'll be Alonso. I'll be the first to say bye-bye. In for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, Fitzy can't be happy right now. Good, we don't need those comic relief bozo. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. The 2-0 to Pete. There's a strike, 2-1. There's a lot more subs where the troll came from. How do you stay so calm? Oh, see, I don't think I'm calm at all. Frank. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Bud says, adios, clown. The 2-2. Oh. Steps off. 178 people watching. Let's go. Make sure you hit those thumbs up for us. We're up to 74 likes. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. James laughing. Hasta la vista. Charles says hit that like button. Oh, excuse me. Hit that like button and subscribe. Outside ball 4. Yo, Pete, pumped up. Even though it's only a walk. That'll bring up Vientos. Nimmo does have a helmet on. He might be maybe getting ready just in case Vientos gets on. Let's go. They want this win. Let's go get it, boys. The first pitch to Vientos. And he fouls it straight back, 0-1. Let's go. See ya, clown. I haven't been erased, terminated. The 0-1 to Vientos. And he went 0-2. My guess is they probably kind of pitched around Alonso for this. Because Vientos can't lay off that slider outside. The 0-2. Laid off of that one, 1-2. Make that pitcher work. Alonso would have struck out last year with that difference. That's the difference this year, yep. The 1-2 to Vientos. Outside, he keeps throwing it out there, 2-2. Should be 3-1. Charles says, you don't come onto the PAS network acting like a clown. The 2-2. Swung on a missed. The slider again. We go to the 8th. 2-1 Diamondbacks. Did anyone say Winker? No, Winker's not in the game. Charles says we're balling on the PAS network, moving forward, upward together. Ready for a 3-run bomb, the Roundhouse says. That would have been nice, but that's all right. We got 2 more innings yet. 2 more innings. I haven't seen Jonathan tonight. That's all right. Hopefully he's doing all right. No, we're respectful. Mets fans, see? You all need to be respectful. I don't care who you're playing. They're in the top of the 9th there in Baltimore. Orioles holding on to a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the 9th in Tampa Bay. Kansas City still up 3-0. But the Rays have runners on first and second and 2 out. You're better than that. You better be. Exactly, Charles. Be civil and respectful. Man, there's not even a game to watch after we're done. I'm going to have to find something to watch while I'm eating dinner. Let's go to ESPN and see what's going on in the NBA tonight. Let's see here. NBA scores. Davinsky's in. First pitch is in for a strike. To Carroll, 0-1. Davinsky in AAA this year, 9 games, a 1.93 ERA. And a chopper to second. Acuna's got it. Over to Alonso, 1 away. The Rockets with a 25-point lead in an elimination game. So it looks like they'll force a game 6. Lakers and T-Wolves tonight, with the T-Wolves with a chance to close that series out. Here's Pavin Smith. First pitch is in for a strike. On the outside corner, quickly ahead 0-2. Yeah, Lakers and T-Wolves are on at 10. Bet down low, 1-2. Shelby Miller getting warmed up in the Arizona bullpen. The 1-2. Yeah, the chopper foul. We'll do it again. Let's see what's going on in the NHL tonight. The Capitals have a chance to eliminate the Habs, up 3-1, and also up 3-1 in tonight's game. The 1-2. And fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Panthers with a chance to close out that series against Tampa Bay. Panthers up 4-3 tonight. Getting ready to go to the third. And Blues and Jets tonight at 10. Swung on and foul tipped. Held on 2 by Alvarez. 2 away. I don't know what she made. I gotta go out there and look. 2 out here for Suarez. And she's not down here anymore, so. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Davinsky's very impressive. That one line, fair ball down to the left field corner. That'll be a 2-out double. So 2 out with a runner on second here. That'll bring up Naylor. They're in for a strike, 0-1. Davinsky, Alonso, over to Davinsky, and that'll retire the side. We go bottom 8, still 2-1 D-backs. Maybe I'll watch some hockey tonight. Maybe some basketball. Nice easy inning there. Good stuff, Davinsky. Only other games in baseball going on right now. Boston and Toronto tied at 6, bottom 8. Milwaukee and the White Sox tied at 3 in the top of the 7th. And the A's and Rangers tied at 1 in the 6th. I don't know. If I could ever do this, if I could ever do YouTube full time, yes. But right now, just with everything going on, I can't add watching basketball to the mix. We need a big hit, says Natalie. Yes, we do. And that hasn't happened in a while. It restarted from the beginning. Nice inning, says James. James, you're not live, dude. Let me see what side James is on. Shelby Miller is on the pitch. So it looks like Winker will be the pinch hitter. LFGM, says Bud. Well, always remember your Knicks fandom card is always there when you want it again. Even though they're good again, a bloop and a blast needed. Fonzie's up. Hey. Why is the third baseman playing so far in? Outside 1-0. Well, right now with all the injuries to the bullpen, I don't think you can, Daniel. The 1-0. And Winker hits one out to left center field. Back to the warning track, and it's caught. Once a Nick, always a Nick, John, no matter the circumstance. Oh, okay. Fonzie's in the chat. It's Mets inning, 8th. That'll bring up McNeil. Had a 5-leg parlay, $155 for $5,000, and the Yankees blew it. Fouled off 0-1. Well, they didn't blow it. Diaz getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. Swung on a miss to the ball down low. Come on, guys. Now the Mets are just hacking at stuff. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Yes, I can. Thank you. The 1-2. Can you reset, John? Yep. Refresh the screen, please. And a chopper in front of the plate. Say, all right, I think McNeil's out. I think this gets reviewed. I think McNeil's out. They're not going to challenge. That's an infield single for McNeil. James with another $2 super chat. Thank you, James. We need a rally. Poor at bats tonight. James with $4 in super chats tonight. Thank you, buddy. Oh, it was an old comment. My bad. Down low. 1-0. I'm here to see if my other parlay lives. He beat it. Wow. The 1-0 to Alvarez. Fouled straight back. 1-1. Had a pitch to hit. Diaz is getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. 16 new subs tonight. Welcome into the new subscribers. The 1-1. And fouled straight back again. Frank, man, you're not live or something. Fonz putting Fonzies in after we're 3 batters past them. Oh, outside. Wow. What a take there. 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. That would have been both. These guys are swinging at complete trash. Nimmo's going to come in the bat for Acuna. Yeah, Nimmo's going to bat for Acuna. Sorry, I missed James's comment. He said, come on, Alvarez. Charles says, hit that like button and sub to the PAS network. Cope says, let's hope Nimmo does some damage here. All right, here we go. Nimmo into the box. Miller will deal. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Charles says, a bird sitting on a tree is not afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is it's not on the branch but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. James says, come on, Nimmo. Just need a game-winning home run tonight. 2-run blast. Was at Walgreens. Last I heard, Winker was up. The outside, 1-2. Nope. Exactly, Cope. The 1-2. Another way. The shortstop's got it. Over to first. That'll end the inning. We go to the ninth. It's 2-1. Diaz coming in. When the Mets, if the Mets can hold them here, when they come to bat in the bottom of the ninth, it'll be Taylor, Lindor, and Soto. And if somebody gets on, Alonso. Charles letting them know you are valued indeed. Your support is graciously appreciated. That's including the silent listeners and viewers. Don't forget, when the game is over, we still got the ninth inning yet, but when the game is over, make sure you go over. It's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's channel. He's going to have Mets post game. I think CP's climbing up to 2,000 or 2,500 subs, I think. Let's go. Up to 83 likes with 143 people watching. Let's go. Hold them at 2. Once again, if you're new to the channel, we will be live again tomorrow for Game 3 of this series. Kodai Senga on the mound tomorrow for the Mets. I don't know. You're going to have to call them and ask them. Oh, Davinsky's still in the game. Maybe keeping Diaz just in case the Mets tie it in the bottom of the ninth. Outside, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. He pitched well. I say, why not? Yep. Beckham says DFA Stanek. Okay, and who takes his place? Powerful indeed. There's no inside, 3-0. All right, come on, dude. You had a good first inning. We can reach 143 likes. There's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. Oh, called a ball. Come on, Blue. Where was that? Run around first, nobody out here. Got to keep it to a 2-1 game. But down low, 1-0. And that one driven out to left over the head of McNeil, and that's Nimmo. He can't make the catch. Runners on second and third, nobody out. Waddell? No, Waddell's a starting pitcher, not a relief pitcher. So no. It shows completely in the zone. Yeah, this umpire's been horrendous tonight. So Alec Thomas will be the pinch runner at second. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Damn, this would be a Houdini act if they, if they can get out of that. Runners on second and third, nobody out. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Chopped foul, 2-2. I don't know. He was getting warmed up, so I'm surprised he's not in the game. That one lifted foul, still 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. And he lines one out to center field. Taylor's there. He'll make the catch. He'll throw it over to third. And the run, both runners advance. It's 3-1. Now the Mets need a blue. If they can hold it, they need a bloop and a blast. All right, Beckham. You're asking me the questions you should be calling the Mets and asking. We'll see you tomorrow. Lifted foul, 0-1. Popped up, 0-2. Here. Outside, 1-2. Once again for the Mets in the bottom of the ninth, it'll be 9-1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Cope's waving by. Let's go. Up to 18 new subs tonight. Welcome in. Down low, 2-2. Michael says, I saw you on JJ's channel and just subscribed and smashed that like. Thank you, Michael. Really appreciate that. Did the Phillies? Yeah, I saw the Phillies were up 7-2, right? Did they win? I would assume so. The 2-2. Perdomo hits one out the center. Taylor will make the catch. The throw to the plate. Not in time. It's 4-1. Perdomo's got 3 of the 4 RBIs. Yeah, Phillies won 7-2. Nice. Hey, Bam's here. Charles says hit that like button and subscribe. Yeah, we've gained 18 new subs tonight. Let's go. Yeah. It's going to take a heck of a rally now. Yep. Swung on a miss. Not impossible, but I mean, the Mets wasted so many opportunities tonight. Bases loaded, 1 out in the first. They didn't score. later on, runners on first and second, ground into an inning-ending double play. Down low in the dirt, 2-1. Charles says, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sail to reach my desired destination. Let's go. Putting all the quotes tonight. We will get them tomorrow, says Caps. It's foul tip, 2-2. Yep, we will be back live tomorrow, 1 o'clock, for Game 3. The 2-2. Oh my goodness, this umpire, dude. That pitch 5, I'm looking at the screen now. Look where pitch 5 was, and that was called the ball. We need to do something with these umpires. Outside. Oh, now that one's called strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 4-1. Both of those were terrible calls. Both of them. Ball 3 was a terrible call, and strike 3 was a terrible call. Hey, there's Jonathan. What's up, buddy? I said it yesterday. Blue needs a vacation. I believe in magic, says Bud. Again, look at the zone where that pitch is. Right? Gimme pitch. I think he knew he was calling. I think he knew he was calling that strike 3 after he missed it. Let's end the poll. Let's take a look at the poll. I forgot about checking to see what the people in the poll were saying. How concerned are you with Juan Soto? 44% saying he will be fine. 40% saying it's only 30 games, relax. 9% saying, OMG, where's the superstar we want? And 7% saying, who's Juan Soto? Depressed on this game. Alright, we need a pack of Frank's Newports, Elgood's Pants, and whatever other rally magic we can muster. I'll be at work, so I'll see you after 3 tomorrow. Let's try to get Pete up. Frank says LFGM. Let's go Mets. Top of the lineup needs to do something. So great to have you all join us tonight. Might be time for Mendy to move Soto. He's not moving Soto. I just don't see it. Where do you move him to? I'm not moving Pete out of the 3 spot. You could put Vientos too, but then where are you putting Soto? In for a strike, 0-1 to Taylor. Martinez, the new pitcher here. There it is. He said try cleanup. There you go. Try cleanup. Yep. Down low, 1-1. Newport's black and mild. Not understanding the Soto dislike. Well, then you're not paying attention then. The 1-1. And of course, Taylor hits a solo home run to lead off the 9th. But now the Mets need a bloop and a blast to tie it. All Mendy is doing is leaving him out to dry. Yeah, move Soto to Siberia and have him... Yeah, that makes sense, Adam. Boom, let's go. So bullpen game, I see. Yup. And they're not the reason why we lost. Well, Stanek is. Here's Lindor. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Oh, it's a YouTube video, so I don't want to play it. The 2-0 on the outside corner, 2-1. It ain't over till it's over, folks. Go. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1 count. Outside, ball 4. And the Mets will get the tying run to the plate in Juan Soto. I was smoking. Not finished yet. Let's go, Mets. I'm a Phillies fan. But growing up, I liked the Mets because I was a big Darryl Strawberry fan. No worries, Michael. Okay, Soto, let's tie this game up. Let's go. Let's go. And we got an issue here. What's the issue? New York and New Jersey's here saying time for a big one. Oh, Soto shot. Hope he had his snacks. LFGM. And Ryan Thompson getting warmed up in the pen. Nice walk, Lindor. If they're out of oh, he seemed to be, Mendoza seemed to be okay with the explanation. Frank smoking. All right, here we go. 1 run in the inning so far. Taylor led off with a solo shot. Lindor walked. Here's Soto, 0 for 4 tonight. 0 for 7 in this series. Once again, the Citi Field crowd is loud for Soto. It ran for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Down and in, 1-1. Welcome in, chat. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up if you haven't already. We're up to 92 likes. The 1-1. And chopped foul, 1-2. That was a sinker. Yogi did Denville Nissan commercials. No, I didn't know that. The 1-2 to Soto. Lindor still at first. The pitch. Inside, 2-2. Charles says in the morning you have 2 choices. You can either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Let's go. $92 likes. Let's go. The 2-2 to Soto. Bounced in the dirt. It gets away. Lindor will stay at first. 3-2 the count. Believe and receive. Come on, Soto, says Cope. ACJ's back saying, come on. Full count. Soto the tying run. The 3-2. Ball 4. Bounced it in the dirt. That'll bring up Alonso. And Lovello's going to pull him. Going to bring in Ryan Thompson. CT Man says hi, welcome in. Let's go, Pete. Walk this 9th off. First and second. Let's go, Mets. LFGM. Come on, Polar Bear. 171 in the chat. I know you're not all subscribed. Come on. Free to hit that subscribe button. Free to hit that thumbs up. No, Soto's fast. Why would you put a pinch runner for Soto? I'm as nervous as a Russian horse in a Kentucky Derby with a glue trap. Let's go, Pete. Walk it off. James is here as well. James Stein. We got too many Jameses here. Polar Bear, walk off, please. Let's freaking go. Time for MVP. MVP. Frank says, I'll definitely need oxygen. Charles says, friendly reminder, absolutely no exceptions, no spoilers. Just a reminder, he says. We're up to 98 likes. 98 likes. Oh, welcome in Fitzy's people. Welcome in the people that were watching Thomas Fitzpatrick. Sorry your Red Sox lost tonight. Did they lose? I saw they were up 6-0. Hey, Scott is here. What's up, Scott? Great to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. I didn't send a redirect. I was so mad. No worries, Fitzy. Scott watching from Australia. Do tap that like plus subscribe button. Let's go. Here's Alonso. Tying run is on first. Do you send Lindor here? I might send Lindor. Down low, 1-0. Thompson's a sidearm pitcher. Throwing a little Laredo, if you will. The 1-0. And Pet fouled it off, 1-1. If the Diamondbacks hold on and win this game 4-2, it'll be Corbin Burns' first win of the year. The 1-1. And Alonso fouls it off down the right field side. Set him up for the slider here. Agreed. Pete's got to try to go to the other way with it. The 1-2. Oh, popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. The 1-2 to Alonso. Down low. 2-2. Oh, I'm not getting your messages. Hold on. I'm not getting anybody's messages. Hold on. Oh, it hit him. Did he swing? Did he swing? That might be a foul ball. Let's go. Oh. And the bases are loaded. No challenge. Arizona's going to win, says Robert. LFGM, bases loaded. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know why it stops like that. That'll load the bases here with nobody out. Here's Vientos. Hit a home run to give the Mets an early 1-0 lead. In for a strike, 0-1. With no outs, let's freaking go. Let's go, Mets. No spoilers. Let's do it, Mark. All we need is a base hit. Well, not now. Bases loaded now, Steven. The 0-1 count to Vientos, the fresh maker. Inside, 1-2. John H. is here saying hello. Welcome in, John H. Let's go, Mets. The 1-1. Oh, on the outside corner. Nice pitch. 1-2. Thomas says, Steven, yeah, okay, you put it in the chat. Good. 1-2 the count here to Vientos. Oh, swung and missed at a ball in the dirt. One away. And that will bring up the Fonz. Jacob. Yeah, Jacob, you're gone too, dude. Don't do play-by-play in the chat. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Gotta keep telling Jacob to not do play-by-play in the chat. Hey, Fonzie's. Let's go, Mets. Fonzie sighting. Inside, 1-1. Yes, I am watching live on TV. Fitzy with the Fonzies as well. 21 new subscribers tonight. That's exactly what Cope said. The 1-1 to Winker. Mets down by 2. Bases juiced. Jesse that's a foul ball. The umpire, that's a foul ball. What are we doing? No, I don't live. This is what you're worried about when it's the bottom of the 9th inning? Was Vientos taking long? Yes, he was. Come on, guys. Do something. Oh, it hit. Oh, I'm not sure. The call was that it's a fair ball. I don't think... no, they can't tell. So it's going to be a ground out and 4-3 game. Let's see. Oh, it did hit his foot. And that's 2 out now. With runners on second and third. That'll bring up McNeil. Azokar will run for Alonso. That's a ground out. McNeil will be the batter. McWalkoff, come on, please. Come on, squirrel. The first pitch. Lifted foul down the left field side, 0-1. Up to 218 in the chat. Let's go. Scott says LFGM. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. If you're new here and you're a Mets fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We go live for every Mets game. The 1-1 to McNeil. Down low, 2-1. Yeah, why not? Why not pitch around McNeil here? The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Charles says hit that like button and subscribe. Now they're going to put him on. That'll load the bases back up. That'll bring up Alvarez. Alvarez is coming up. Eric Narvaez, welcome in. Thank you for subbing. Nail biting time. Ooh. He's 0 for 3 tonight. The first pitch. Right down the middle, 0-1. Yeah, we're at 22. Oh, we're at 23. Frank said 27. The 0-1. Swing. Oh, I hate that. You look at the pitch right down the middle and then you swing at the ball in the dirt. And he's pulling off. He's got to go the other way with it. He needs to shorten his swing. He needs to do something. Because he's pitching him outside. And he's trying to pull the ball. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Marte's here saying anxiety. The 1-2. Slider hit down to third. And got him at first. And the ball game is over. The Mets do threaten, but can't come up once again. Cannot come up with that big base hit. 4-3, so the rubber match will be tomorrow. Frank said 27. Yep. Let's go. Come on, Albie. See you tomorrow. Yep. Bases loaded, no outs, only 1 run. Yep. Until next stream. Peace. Mets fans, don't just up and leave. It's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's channel. He's got post-game tonight. Let him know your thoughts of the game. And we'll see everybody tomorrow at 1 o'clock.